Here we go.
Bennett, of course, 37-0, undefeated, 21 pins this year.
Bennett is in the light uniform in the gold, the orange on the left. He's the man with the fireman's carry. That's his favorite move. Does he have the two? Yes, he has. Keith Pullman calls it 2-0 in favor of Chad Bennett of Ballard, and he's trying to put Dennis on his back.
What a way to get the nerves out real fast is to come out fast, hit your favorite carry, and say, hey, if it works, great. And it worked for him. 2-0 for Bennett.
Certainly did. 2-0. Remember, in high school wrestling, it's 2 minutes each period. 2 minutes each period, and they do the overtimes the way we've enjoyed seeing them this year. If it's tied at the end of regulation, they go at it. First man who scores wins in a 2-minute period. And if somebody doesn't score then, you flip a coin and have another 30 seconds. Now, the other matches, by the way, going on at this time are Class A, Travis Johanes of Montezuma against Jason Keenan of Ogden. And then in the 3A match, 1A again, that's Travis Johanes of Montezuma against Jason Keenan of Ogden. And 3A, it's Troy Yegge of Pleasant Valley, whose team has done very well here, against undefeated Eric Keller of Indianola. But you're watching in the main match down here, Chad Bennett against Mike Dennis. Bennett is riding. He made the first takedown on a fireman's carry. He leads 2-0. He's trying to tilt Dennis now for more points, but he's ridden him all through the first period.
Chad Bennett's got a chicken wing in. He's been riding it for about a minute now, trying to tie up the wrist and the chicken wing and tilt for 2 points. As we said, he's a pinner. 21 of his 37 wins this year were pins. Of course, Mike Dennis, no slouch himself. 16 out of 38 wins are pins for him.
Let's turn over, guys.
We have no time left in the first period. That's the end of it. Keith Pullman flips. And the choice goes to Bennett. He defers. He lets Mike Dennis make the choice in the second period, reserving his choice for the third. And Dennis, not surprisingly, goes under, although he hasn't been able to get out here.
Right. That's a judgment call on the young man right there. He says, if I'm going to win this match, I have got to get out. Well, right now, this Chad Bennett looks like a very strong rider. He puts in a tight waist right there. He works the upper body cuff, and look at that near wrist. He's looking for that near wrist to pull it in. He's got a chicken wing in already. He's setting it up.
Chad Bennett, only a sophomore. Well, these two are going to be back again next year, of course, because Dennis is the junior.
Well, Chad Bennett placed 6th as a freshman, and he loves to wrestle. He was on the junior national team for the Iowa Wrestling Federation last year, and when you wrestle in the summer, in the spring, in the winter, it's usually because you love the sport.
Look at that chicken wing. He's tough with that, and not only has he had it in, he's had Dennis flat on the mat with it. Minute 14 to go. Official talking to Chad Bennett. You hear we have a microphone on Keith Pullman. He says to Bennett, use that bar arm or find something else. Goes down on the ankle right away to cut off the first move. It works again.
Good basic wrestler, Chad Bennett. He does the right things at the right time, and he's keeping Mike Dennis from Iowa Falls broken down and keeping his hips on the mat, see? You've got to get your hips up, like he has now, but with the ankle out. So you got to get your hips up if you're going to get yourself going.
So it's 2-1, and Dennis wanted to make a shot right away to get back in this match, but here is the front headlock from Bennett, and here he comes.
See, he's stuffing the head there, keeping Mike Dennis down on the mat, unable to finish a move.
Can he come around behind? Can he get behind that arm? Yes, he can. Not quite yet, though. He has 25 seconds to score, and Dennis working on the leg to hold the move. And there's the takedown. Advantage Bennett. He's now ahead 4-1.
Russell, both guys,
Bennett wrestles with a lot of confidence for a sophomore. Like I said, he placed in last year's state tournament, and he wants to win it this year. Really works the upper body when he's on the mat. Likes the chicken wings, the arm bars.
There's the end of the second period. Now we have 2 minutes to go in a state championship match at 103. There's Rick Caldwell, who is Mike Dennis's coach. His man is down 4-1. Rick Caldwell has 2 men in the finals tonight. Now here for the first time, Dennis gets his chance on top. Now he trails by 3, so he's going to have to turn Bennett. or turn him loose and try to take him down. And I suspect he's going to try to turn him if he can. Has to hold him first. Bennett comes around and reverses it. 6-1. Undefeated Chad Bennett. There's Larry Jackson. Done a great job at Ballard Huxley. 5 years as head coach.
It's a tight cradle. He's scoring big points, but he's also looking for the back real tight. But
he got
Dennis was able to get out.
He held him for 5 seconds, and it's 9-1. With 1 minute and 10 to go. Here he is with the bar on, trying to turn his man again. Bennett has been really tough there in that top position.
Well, his basic wrestling has impressed me. He's done, like I said, he's done the right things at the right time. He has good basic skills. Look at this. Okay, he stuffs the head right there, just spins around, and then he pretty soon locks it up.
I see he cuts down on the leg, takes the ankle, and just keeps from his man Dennis from making any response to the whistle. Here comes Dennis. There's the first point besides an escape for Dennis. It's 9-3.
It makes
he has 35 seconds to get back in this match.
He's got to move it here.
He's going to have to turn Dennis. He's got a crossface on him underneath, but whether he can make anything out of it remains to be seen. He has 25 seconds.
Stalemate, Red's down.
Stalemate.
You know, an interesting thing with Dennis's coach, Rick Caldwell, the matches tonight was at 7 o'clock, but his sister was getting married at 7 o'clock here in town. He was supposed to give his sister away. Well, he made the right call as far as Mike Dennis is concerned. He needed his coach.
And Dennis is unable to hold Bennett. Bennett is out. The Huxley wrestler leads. The Ballard wrestler leads 10-3 with only 5 seconds to go in the AA 103 match. And the sophomore from Ballard is a state champion in the first winner of the 1992 High School Wrestling Championship. We're showing you live here on Iowa Public Television.
Very solid win for Chad Bennett.
And he'll be back 2 more years. Congratulations to him and to his coach. Let's go to 3A. The match is going on over there. This is between Troy Yegge and Eric Keller. Eric Keller is undefeated, and he is leading here at the moment with about 19 seconds to go in the match. He's in the upper position, leading 6-2 and riding.
He has a tight, Keller has a tight ride right there. He's working the arm bars and really keeping the pressure on and keeping Yegge flat on his stomach. And he's winning the state championship.
And that's the 3A championship for Eric Keller. He tops an undefeated season. Eric Keller of Indianola, that's his 40th win for the year without a loss. How about that? Now we still have some time left in 1A. We have 40 seconds to go. And here it's Travis Johanes of Montezuma against Jason Keenan of Ogden. And the Ogden wrestler Keenan leads here 4-1. 30 seconds to go. And the man in the control position on top is Keenan of Ogden.
And this is his first trip to the state tournament. He's excited about it, and it looks like he's only a freshman in high school, and he's going to win a state championship if he holds on. A freshman from Ogden.
No, it hasn't been that long that Ogden's had a program in wrestling, and I can remember when they started it a few years ago and hoped that they would do well, and now here they have a man in the state championship, 103-pound 1A championship match, and leading 4-2 with 10 seconds to go. But Johanes of Montezuma on the bottom is trying to come out from that leg position, but Keenan sticks in that tough half. And he is the winner.
That's a really exciting, Doug. Freshman, his coach Brian Reimer's really excited. That's neat.
Congratulations to Jason, to Brian Reimers, and all his friends in Ogden who are awfully happy about it. He's 103 pounds, and he'll be about 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
Fifth place, Todd Cuse, Edward Colesberg. Fourth place, Jake Probe, Tipton. Third place, Matt Brown, Wayne Corridon. Runner-up, Travis Johanes, Montezuma. The Class 1A 103-pound champion from Ogden, Jason Keenan.
Like you said, that Ogden just started their wrestling program 13 years ago. There's a freshman winning the state championship for him.
And he got a lot of years left to go. That's nice. When you're a freshman, you win that state championship. The top 6, he stands on the top step after defeating Travis Johanes of Montezuma tonight at 103 pounds. Now we're coming up on a stand with the AA.
In the Class 2A 103-pound awards, Coach Larry Jackson of Huxley Ballard. Sixth place, Kelly Sheary, New Hampton. Fifth place, Mitch Koonsman, Albia. Fourth place, Jeremy Berggren, Maquoketa. Third place, Jason Halupnik, Centerville. Runner-up, Mike Dennis, Iowa Falls. And the Class 2A 103-pound champion from Huxley Ballard, Chad Bennett.
There's Chad. Did a great job to win. The coach of the winner always presents the awards. And there's your chance, you know. We'll try to show you all the awards so that you can see the top 6. You can see who went 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, because we don't really have any other way of telling you. Now, we're at 103 AAA.
Coach Wes Creason of Indianola. Sixth place, Jason Anderson, Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. Fifth place, Jason Osborne, Sioux City, Heelan. Fourth place, Eric Baker, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. Third place, Brian Beck, Fort Madison. Runner-up, Troy Yegge, Pleasant Valley. 103-pound champion from Indianola, Eric Keller.
Eric Keller, 40 wins without a loss this year, even though he has a black eye. He's the champion. Let's go to Dean Board for a floor report.